Hello YouTube, it's Kurosama, and here I'm actually doing my first revisited series, and pretty much when I did these two guys, I never did a review for the regular beginning Gundam, but when I did these two, the J and the D, I would say that these were my worst rated reviews because I was really like just completely biased about it. I really did not like them. So I'm gonna kind of just like freshen my opinion up because it has been, I want to say almost 6 months, about 6 or 7 months since I built them, and maybe it was just like at that point when I built it, my expectations was so high that I was just really disappointed. But I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of mess around with them, and I'm gonna start with this guy first. Now, this is one of my first high grades I've built. I mean, I just started in 2011, back in April, I want to say. So when I built this guy, he's actually really dusty. When I built him, I really didn't have any expectations for Gundams. Like when I built him, I'm like, okay, so this is pretty much how the high grade, articulation, everything is. And I really extremely love this Gundam. Like, y'all just don't know. Like the design was so unique. I've never seen something like this before. And even though it has like stickers, oh, you're gonna see a lot of dust, but the stickers right here, where else do we have stickers? I think that really might, okay, right here, this blue, that's a sticker. I'm trying to like remember where all these stickers are. Of course, the eyes, the top sensor, these blue on the knees, but it's not really that bad. I think, oh yeah, this red and white. I know it's supposed to be a white sticker on here, I believe, but I accidentally threw the sticker sheet away, so I left it as is. I mean, I wasn't painting or anything during the time frame I was building these guys, so I mean, it was just whatever. But yeah, I mean, you could actually see I wasn't really even clipping the nub parts off. I was such a noob. But yeah, I just love the beginning series, and this guy really started off for me. And I really started reading the little manga shorts in the magazines, because they always have them in there. Even though I can't read fully Japanese, I can kind of pick up what they were saying just by the kanji and hiragana. But it was just kind of like really amazing. I saw the OVA. I'm like, why isn't this a series? This is really awesome because it takes place like in our time and in our world, and it just kind of makes it a game. And I was like, that's really awesome. But I love this guy, and though the articulation is slightly limited, I still think it's an amazing kit for its time. So I'm gonna put that guy aside. Now, coming to the J and the D, in which I did the review for these guys, I think it's mainly this guy I didn't care too much for because of the white gun. And I don't have the box, so I don't know. I would have to look at my unboxing, but I don't know if they actually showed the gun all white, or maybe I just overlooked it. But yeah, the all white gun was kind of a disappointment. But the thing that really got to me about these two guys is, how late. Not late, but like they were released in 2012, the beginning of 2012, and with the age high grades out, it just made me feel like kind of in a way ripped off because of their price. Because when you're getting this, you're not really trying to expect a butt ton of stickers. You want something that's just, the pieces go together, it's all smooth. I was expecting Age, because Age was kind of like my first Gundam, like Gunpla experience, even though I built Gundams in the past, but when I came back, I really started getting into Age. But when I started putting all these stickers on, and after building so many Gundams, for the past year before these guys came out, when I built them, I was kind of like, I just felt a little empty, like it just did not satisfy me when I had so much hype for these guys. Now the design is amazing. That's what really got me into these two guys, was the design, because I just love the way it looks. And even though it's pretty much the same as this guy, maybe just you know, just a slightly different color scheme and maybe just slightly different, like just like this is a little bit different. Maybe the shoulders are just a little bit, like, just certain parts are different. I mean, overall, it's just pretty much the same design in my opinion, but it is an amazing design. I just think the Gunpla did not satisfy me whatsoever. If you are a painter, if you're a hardcore painter like Henry or a freaking Prime, you know, then you're gonna love these kits because you're gonna paint them, and then it's gonna look a lot better. But I know Robert, he's not a heavy painter. He rarely paints. I'm pretty sure he probably shares the same opinion as me. I know many other people do share the same opinion as me because it's a 2012 release. You know, you look at the age kits, and why should there be favoritism amongst the age kits? Why can't we have the same articulation with these two guys? Because these two guys greatly deserve better than this. They do. So don't think I'm bashing on because I don't like the series or anything like that. I'm bashing on this. Actually, I'm bashing on Bandai for not releasing something more amazing to the fans. This guy, he was my number one. He was the one I wanted because I love red. I don't know, red and black are like my favorite colors for a Gundam. So when I saw this guy, he's all red, he has two cool swords, I'm like, hell yeah. But when I built them, the swords are all white and you had these red stickers. And I'm really looking at it, and from a distance, they're not bad. They're really not bad stickers. You got a lot of cool places for panel lining. You know, the white sticker doesn't really stand out. These kind of do stand out in a way because of the way that you put them on, but it's not really too bad. These red stickers aren't too bad, so maybe I did bash on him a little bit too much. I actually went as far as saying that these are the worst Gunpla kits ever, so I do take that back. I was just in a rage, you know. They're not the worst, but I would say these are probably going to be the worst of 2012. So I mean, that's all I was really trying to get at. When you see all the high grades from 2012, I will say that these are the worst, but you know, I think they're still worth getting. Even as a straight build, I don't regret buying these two guys. I will actually recommend these. You know, so that's actually why I'm doing this revisited video, because these two guys are worth the price. They're worth the build. So, you know, don't look at my older reviews and be like, oh, he's an idiot, blah blah blah. I built a lot of non-grades. I built a lot of old, like, 90s high grades. I built just a lot of older models, and so I do understand some things about these guys. But that's all I really want to get after. That's all I really have. So just leave a comment below if you bought these and you kind of shared the same experience, you know, and maybe I skipped something. You know, leave a comment below. If you think I'm wrong, you know, give a reason why I'm wrong. If you think that these are like the most amazing kits of all time or the best kits of 2012, which I highly doubt, because you know, I think the Dark Hound is probably going to be my top favorite of 2012. If not the Dark Hound, then probably the Adele Diva color, because the Adele Diva color is awesome. It's freaking awesome. So that's all I got, guys. I'll see all y'all later. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and it's fun to build Gunpla. Ciao.